comedy. So I just got another idea to talk about, so that's why I'm still in the same clothes. So yeah, I want to talk about TV. Yeah, what about TV? TV used to be incredible back in the early 2000s. It was so much more like fun and like different. There was so much different stuff. Now everything today is like, it's so much the same. There's so many like drama shows. There's never anything good to watch. So all these shows that are happening and nothing's good to watch. Comedy Central has fallen downhill so much. Comedy Central used to be incredible. I think the only thing that's holding them up is South Park, because they still make new stuff. And I'll admit, I'm surprised that South Park is still going. Like, how do you make new comedy and it actually being funny? And same goes for Family Guy. Family Guy is still going as far as I'm aware. It's like they're still going, but I never see like a new episode. So I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, so I don't see how Family Guy is still making new like jokes. So I don't know, I guess like just whatever is trending on the internet, they make a joke about it. So whatever. But TV back in the early 2000s, I can remember it just like yesterday. My dad, like I usually watch whatever my dad was watching, and one of the channel networks that he would watch was G4. If anybody remembers G4, you probably have like, your spine's probably tingling right now. But yeah, G4 was an incredible network. It had like Attack of the Show, Web Soup, X-Play. They had so many other channels too, or like shows. I just now like knew that Scott the Woz had his own TV show. It lasted for 7 seasons. So I didn't know about that. And I like watching Scott the Woz. So I'm glad he's still around doing YouTube videos, and they're genuinely like interesting to watch, and they're sometimes confusing. Like I just don't know what's going on. So yeah, just don't zone out for like 2 seconds. So yeah, there were so many good shows. Even Comedy Central was amazing. Comedy Central had like Silent Library. If anybody remembers Silent Library, that was a great TV show. I watched like the first 2 seasons on my phone not long ago, like a couple months ago. So it was nice revisiting that. And I forgot what, I think it might have been on ABC. I can't remember if it was like probably like on E. Like E with the exclamation point, if anybody remembers that one. Is that even around still? E Entertainment. But yeah, there was not American Ninja Warrior. Now it's American Ninja Warrior, but it used to be just Ninja Warrior, and it was a Japanese show. And even though you couldn't understand what the people were saying, it was still nice to hear like Katsa, Koe, Ta, just like screaming in your ear while these people are just trying to like do all these obstacles. So that was fun. Yeah, those shows were amazing. Comedy Central. Oh yeah, Robin Big. I remember I watched every episode. At one time. At one point in my life, I watched every single episode. Not long ago. And that show is still great. I love watching that show. Robin Big, incredible show. I'm really sad. I'm still sad that Christopher Big Black Boykin is still, like, he's not here with us. So that's sad. And then Fantasy Factory. I remember whenever Rob Dyrdek had Fantasy Factory, I loved watching that, and I thought it was hilarious whenever it first aired. The show, whenever Chanel is getting hit with a dodgeball twice in the face, and it was so funny. it was so funny. I feel bad because she's like genuinely like in pain and crying, but it was funny at the time. It was still funny, but yeah. So those TV shows were awesome. And even before the early 2000s, there was really good TV shows like Golden Girls. Gosh, when did Reba come on? I think Reba was. I know it was the early 2000s, but I think it came on before them. I like watching Reba. Friends, obviously, and Family Ties. I love watching Family Ties. Sometimes I'll watch Hazel. Dennis the Menace comes on a lot in the morning. So how I'm able to watch like these older shows is I don't have cable. I choose not to do cable because there's never anything on TV and it's like expensive. So I just use satellite, and that's how I just get my TV shows. But when those shows I was talking about earlier, like Attack of the Show and like Web Soup and X-Play, that's how that was basically YouTube before YouTube. And that's how you got like viral stuff and tips on like how to play this game or what's coming out next. So yeah, it was a different time in the early 2000s. So I don't know. Yeah, I miss TV the way it was, and now it's just gone to Dookie. So I just don't like to watch new TV shows anymore. Every now and then there will be like a good show that comes on, and it doesn't last for anything. Oh, speaking about things that don't last, again, Comedy Central has so many shows that come out and they flop within season 1. It's awful. They throw the hat in the ring and they get stomped on and burned. So, yeah. Anyway, that's about it. There's a police car, so I gotta put down my phone. Alright, bye.